first of all, I want to record this. So the cube, if I said that this cube has dimensions of 3 by 3 by 3, or you could say it's a cube with a side of 3, that is actually the normal Rubik's Cube, right? Because the normal Rubik's Cube is a 3 by 3 by 3 cube, and it kind of looks like this, okay? And somebody asked a really cool question about the dimensions of a circle. Whoops. And the way you do the dimensions of a circle is you name it by its, anybody know?
Oh, lines?
It does start with an R, buddy. Oh, hey, Raymond.
Hi.
Raymond joined us. Great. So we're talking about dimensions right now, Raymond.
Hey,
And
Mama.
somebody asked a great question about a circle. So let's say that this circle from the center to a point on the circle has a distance of 5. We say that it has a radius of 5. Raymond, are you going to join us? Aaron, are you going to join us? Aaron, where are you? Avery, unmute yourself, please. So we've got a radius of 5. That's how you define a circle. There's a lot of different figures. For instance, we can also define people. So we could even say the dimensions of, let's say, Mr. Kramer, right? So we could give my dimensions in terms of what? We could say height. We could do
Width.
weight. Well, you know,
Length.
I'm not going to share my width with you. No,
Length.
I will. So let's do this. It's height, weight. They also measure your waist. They measure your chest. They actually will give color of your eyes.
What?
They will give color of hair.
That's so strange.
Yeah, well, this is how people are identified. So for instance, my height, 5 feet, 9 inches. My weight, 160 pounds. Waist, 30 inches. Chest, 42 inches. Eyes, green. My hair color used to be brown. Now, I would say grayish. And and they would also mark your gender, which is male, male or female. So those are, in a way, the dimensions of a person. Okay, the dimensions of a person. So the first question I asked you guys, what is the dimension of that square? It's actually a rectangle, but it happens to be a special one, which is a square. Aaron, are you with us?
9 by 1.
Anybody know?
9 by 9. 9 by 9.
Oh, did you say 9 by 9 because somebody else said 9 by 9, or did you say 9 by 9 because you counted it?
I also counted it.
All right, cool. Now, what if I said, wait a minute, I'm gonna just make that a little bit bigger. Now it's not a 9 by 9, it's a what?
10 by 10.
And the reason I like 10 by 10 is because most people know 10 times 10.
100.
And if you take 100, you're not allowed to say 100. You have to say 100. Are you ready? Square units.
100 square units.
Each one of
100
these
square
guys is called a square unit. And there are 100. But what if I then said to you, what is the area of the red border? Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud. I want the area of only the red border. So we're not including the rectangle in between. Now, don't say it out loud, but what do you think the area is of just the red border? The border is something that goes around something else. Brennan,
9 by 9.
you think that the red is how many square units?
Okay, so 9 times 9.
Anybody else have an idea? Sabrina? I mean, how many square units, guys, is that right there?
1.
Right. So if I have 100 and I take away 1,
It's
Square.
99.
what do I have?
99
Of course.
square units.
So the red border is 99 square units. And we could either count 1, 2, 3, but are we going to do that?
No.
No way. We know that all we have to do is 10 times 10 minus 1 times 1. 100 minus 1 is 99 square units. So if you look to page 1 in your packet, the border area is simply the area of the larger figure, in this case, 4 by 3 rectangle. Who knows the area of a 4 by 3 rectangle? Say it on 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Come on, guys.
12.
4 by 3 is 12. So we take the larger area and then we take away the unshaded area in the center. How many square units is that? 2
2.
by 1. It's 2. And 12 minus 2 is?
10.
And guess what? You can't say 10. You have to say
10 square
10
units.
square units. Now, who can tell me the measurement of the green border in this one? And what I'm going to do,
5 by 5.
so 5 by 5 is, come on, 5,
20.
10, 15.
Wait, no, 25.
Do it again. 5, 10, 15, 20,
25.
25 square units. And then you have to take away a 3 by 3 rectangle, which is what?
16.
25 minus what? 3 times 3.
16 square units.
3, 6, 9, and 25 minus 9 equals
16.
16 square units. Now, you know what? We can actually count this. Let's do it. Ready, go. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
it really works. And so what's really cool about this is if you go to this, it's really cool to count that. Now, the other thing I want to do is I want to talk about a triangular border. So a triangular border would be a big triangle, subtract minus a smaller triangle. Now, the area of a triangle is the same exact thing as the area of its rectangle, but then we have to do what to it?
Divide by 2.
Divide
Cut
by
it
2.
in half. So everybody, let's just look quickly at a triangle, a really, really simple one. You guys ready? So I'm gonna give you a really small triangle. What is the area? How many square units is that triangle? And that triangle, by the way, is defined as a 1 by 1 triangle. So we have to do base times height divided by 2. So the base is 1, the height is 1, and we have to divide by 2. Who knows what 1 times 1 is?
1.
And 1 divided by 2 is?
Half.
Guys, doesn't that make sense that this is 1/2 square units? And this is the way we write square units, a U with a little square. Why don't you guys write that? It's a half of a square unit. Now, I'm going to make a little nicer triangle. What do you think the area of that triangle is? And don't say it out loud. I want you to write it down. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3, go.
2 square units.
And
2 square units.
did
4
anybody
square
get, did anybody get anything different? I heard somebody say 4 square units.
I did because I thought you were adding both.
Well, wait a minute. Isn't the corresponding square, doesn't that have 4 square units? Isn't that a 2 by 2 square? 2 times 2 is 4, right?
Yeah.
But this is not a square. It is a triangle. So it's 1/2 of a 2 by 2 square. And since 2 times 2 is 4, 4 divided by 2 or cut in half is
2.
2 square units. Now, let me try one other thing. What if I said to you that I wanted the area of this one? Now, don't say anything, but it's kind of more difficult because when you multiply your 3 times 3, you're going to get an odd number. So don't say it out loud. And Raymond, I want you picking up your pencil now. I want you involved in this. I know you like water. Keep your water with you so you don't have to get up every time you want it. It's just right there. If you just leave it right there, but pick up your pencil and I'm looking for the area of this triangle. It's a 3 by 3 triangle. And all right, Raymond, what do you think?
I think it is 3.3.
Can you take your hand away from your face because then it's hard to hear you? Try it again.
I think it's 3.3.
Well, we know that 3 times 3 is what, folks?
9.
And isn't it just 9 halves? And Brennan, what did you get as equivalent as half of 9?
I just have a question. What page are we on?
No page at all.
Oh.
We're on a blank piece of paper. Aaron, do you know what half of 9 is? Avery, do you know what half of 9 is? Sabrina, do you know what half of 9 is?
4.5.
Yes, Raymond, come back to us. Come back to us. Now, 9 halves is 4 1/2. And that again is square units. Now, what I want to show you guys is this. Are you ready? We're going to have some fun with this. I want to first go here, and I'm going to grab that little square, and I'm going to take it with me over here. Now, I'm going to, isn't that 1, guys?
Yes.
Ready? And Raymond, come back to us, please. Isn't that 2?
What? Mm-hmm.
Isn't that 3?
Yes.
Now, wait a minute. I thought the area was 4.5. 1, 2, 3, but isn't that 1/2 and 1/2? And Avery, talk to me.
You can add 2 halves, or no,
Yes, 2 halves.
and
what?
and then use the other half to
2 halves equal what, guys?
1 whole.
2 halves equal 1 whole, plus another half would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a half. And it works. And it works. Okay. Now, let's have some fun with this. Let's go to our triangle page. I'm sorry, our triangle page here, which is going to be in your packet, page 3. Everybody go to page 3. Now, on page 3, you guys see that we have a, come on, what are the dimensions of this light red triangle?
6 by 6.
It's a 6 by 6 triangle. Now, in order to get the area, Aaron, what's the area? And Raymond, I want you to stay in focus. I want you to sit down and I want you to look at the screen and I want you to be able to say what the area of that triangle is.
Okay.
And
6 by 6.
but that's a 6 by 6 triangle, so we have to do 6 by 6 divided by what, guys?
2.
Yes, and 6 times 6 is what, guys?
Wow.
No, that's
36.
36.
Now, wait a minute. Don't take my word for it. Let's count it together. Are you ready? Go. 6,
12,
18, 24,
24.
30,
36.
and
36.
36. Now, everybody, what is half of 36? Well,
18.
now watch this, guys. If I want half of 36, all I have to do is partition 36 into 6. Watch how I partition it. Do you like the way I split up 36?
I did it 15 and then divide to 6. I divided to 30.
But some people don't know how to divide 30 in half. So I figured 20 divided by 2 is 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Let's put them together. What do you get?
18.
And that
8.
is half of 36. And therefore, the big rectangle has an area of 18. But now we have to take away the small green triangle.
I got it.
Wait a minute, hold on. I want to ask Sabrina. Sabrina, what is the area of this small green triangle? 2 by 2, and then cut that in half. What do you think, Sabrina? Come on, you know what 2 times 2 is?
2 times 2 is 1. 4.
Is 4. And then Sabrina, what do you have to do to 4? You have to, come on, you have to divide it by
2.
2. And 4 cut in half is?
2.
And then Sabrina, 18 take away 2 is what?
16.
Exactly. Guys, it is 16 square units. Now, I want to check our work. Are you ready to check our work?
I'm ready to track my work.
Okay, let's go. Ready? Wait, hold on. Watch what I'm going to do. Let's put all of these square units in. Say and count with me. Go.
1,
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Now, wait a minute. I thought Sabrina said it was 16 square units. Where are the other 4 square units, everybody? Where are they lurking? Who can help me find the other 4? Brennan?
In the half. So you add 2 of them together, like that one, and then it's whole. So now we have 13.
Wait a minute. So you're saying that half plus a half is 1, and
Yes.
half plus a half is 1, and half plus a half is 1, and half plus a half is 1. And that means we need 4 plus the 12, and therefore we get our number of 16 square units. Wow, pretty cool. Now, let's all go to page, let's see. Oh, I know where I want to go. Let us try entire page there. Oh, look at that. So I made in this, that's in your page 4, I showed you that a red 1/2 unit can be put 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them, and 2 of them, and it really works nicely. Now, I want you to go to page 5 now, and your job is to find the green border area. And what I want you to do is I want you to first put the dimensions down for the big rectangle, and then dimensions for the small.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Pick up your pencil, guys. Raymond, go pick up your pencil. Oh, now you're working it. Hold on a second. Don't answer it just yet.
6 divided by 2 is 30.
Oh, wait, don't divide it by 2. These are not triangles. These are rectangles. So who can tell me the area of the big rectangle? Say it out loud on 3. 10 times 4. 1, 2, 3, go.
40. 40.
That is
40.
40. Now, let's do the area of the red triangle. 8 times 2 on 3? 1, 2, 3.
16.
And now all you have to do is subtract 16 from 40. Don't say it out loud.
34.
Don't say it out loud. Not 34. Don't say it out loud. Think about it. On 3. Come on, Aaron. 1, 2, 3, go.
24.
And the answer is 24. And don't take my word for it. Let's count it. Everybody, let's do it together. Ready, go. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
wait a minute. That's taking too much time. Let's count them by twos. Ready? Go. 2,
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20,
22.
24.
And, but wait, 24 what? 24
Square
units. Now, I made you guys a house. The house of the future. And my question, by the way, these are the windows, and I really didn't want the door to cut off the bottom. So I made the door a little higher, maybe like that's a door for a cat or a dog or something. And I want to know, what is the green area? So I want you to first do the dimensions of the big rectangle. And then we're going to take away all of the small rectangles or squares. And what I like to do is I might partition 12 as 10 plus 2. So when I multiply that by 7, it becomes nice and easy because I know my 7 times 10 and I know my 7 times 2. And if I add those together, I have a pretty good idea what my big rectangle is all about.
84.
Don't say it out loud, Avery, because that means other people can't think for themselves. So it is 84. That's true. But now you have to take away a 2 by 2 rectangle. What's that, guys? What's 2 times 2?
4.
What's 2 times 2?
4.
And
4.
how many
Four.
4s are we taking away?
6.
And what is 6 4s? If you count by 6, so 6, 12.
12. 18, 24.
Ah, so if you take, wait a minute though, don't forget that one.
25.
So you're
Square
taking
units.
away 25 square units from 84 square units. Do not say the answer out loud. I want to see what you can do with that. All right. On 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
59 square units.
59 square units. Now, guys, would it be crazy for us to count 1, 2, 3, all the way to 59? We don't have to do that because we know how to do border area. And it's a very important skill for us to have. Now, the next thing we're going to do, go to page 6. This one's a little harder. And again, find the dimensions of the big triangle, find the dimensions of the small triangles, and find the area of each. Just remember, base times height divided by 2. And let's see what you come up with. I'm going to turn some light on so we have more light. So down in Florida, where I usually am located, the sun sets much later. So it's usually very, very bright, but the sun sets much earlier here in the Boston area because we are further away from the what?
Equator.
We are further away from the equator. Exactly right. That's exactly right. Okay, so I want anybody who has the answer, send me the answer in a chat, please. And hold on a second, I'm going to make sure that the chats go only to me. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. How do you send it?
Where exactly? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can figure this out. It should, like if you type the message in, like when I type a message in, you know, hello, and I go ahead and I just hit a return, it sends it. So just hit the return button on your computer.
How do you? Hey, Mama. Can you help me send this? I need to send it. Send it, David.
Just put return with enter.
Oh,
Or enter is
okay.
return.
See it?
I'm just looking for it now. So give me a momento. And I now am looking at the chat. And I see Avery's answer. I see Brennan's answer. Avery, your answer has 2 numbers in it.
Oh.
I wonder if you can maybe make that just a single number. I'm not really sure. And Aaron, what about you? What about you, Raymond? Oh, hi, Tess.
19.
Well, don't say it out loud. It's not 19. But and we'll look at that in just a moment. And I'm trying to get Tess to start her video so we can see her.
So there's one down on this side, and then a little.
Okay.
And then,
Aaron, were you able to get an answer? How about you, Sabrina?
Not quite yet.
Okay, would you guys like to do it together? Because nobody has gotten it correct just yet. Aaron, where are you on this? You'll have to unmute yourself in order to be heard.
Send it.
What's that, buddy?
I already sent it to you.
Oh, you did? Okay, Aaron, that was a good shot at it, but not there yet. And I wonder if Raymond can join us. Raymond, I keep losing you in the screen, and I'd love to know what you've done with this question. Raymond, did you come up with an answer for this?
I'm still halfway.
Okay, well, you know, I like the idea of being halfway. Can everybody now stop working and everybody look up at the screen. Are you ready? The dimensions, guys, of the big triangle are what?
9 and 9. Plus a
No,
half?
they're 10 by 10. And we know that 10 times 10 divided by 2 is the same as 100 divided by 2, which is, say it,
50.
50. Now, look at the dimensions of the little triangles. The little triangles are 4 by 4 and
And 2 by 2.
now we have to subtract 1 4 by 4. What's 4 times 4, everybody?
2.
No, what's 4 times 4?
8.
What's 4 times 4? Let's think about it. 4, 8, 12, 16. And half of 16 is
8.
8. Now, we also have to take away 2 2 by 2 triangles. 2 times 2 is what?
4.
And 4 divided by 2 is what? Say it out loud.
2.
And so we're taking away 2 twice. So if we take away 8, 2, and 2 from 50, first take away 8 and 2. We know that's 10. So that gives us what? Say it out loud. 40. And take away 2 more, and we get 38 square units. So Brennan, you got really, really close. And so now,
Can I ask,
yes, question.
how could it be 9 by 10 because there's a little triangle at the bottom of each, or like the up and down, and there are 2 triangles, and if you put them together it's 10 by 9. Or no, you're
Well,
dividing the base
Oh,
and base.
let's count together, Avery. Ready? Everybody go with me. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh yeah, now I get it because
Now-
it like
now
the
let's go.
bottom.
Let's go up. 1, 2,
2, 3, 4, 5,
The bottom. I thought we were doing the green part.
9, 10.
and it's 10. So I think Avery, maybe this part here was a little bit harder to count because of that. It becomes like a little triangle, but it's kind of fun. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is, let me look and see. That was my page 6. Oh, now I did not plan on doing this one with you guys. And I think I'm not going to do it right now, but it is a special challenge. So everybody go to page 8. Now, the reason why I love page 8 so much is because page 8 lets you do whatever you want. So for instance, let's say you want to make a rectangle like this, and then you want to take away all different types of triangles. You can do almost anything you want, but try to keep it a border and then find out the missing area. Now, don't do the one that I did. This is just kind of my idea for a crazy problem. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill that one and fill those. So I want, you can do whatever you want and find out the border area. And I'm gonna figure out mine while you guys are doing yours, because I like this so much. Nine. And then I'd like you to show me your picture and we can see if we can verify that your answer is correct. Don't make it too challenging, just make it fun. Now, sometimes challenging is fun. And guys, notice how I write the area inside each of the small triangles. It helps me figure out how to subtract. So I got my answer 93.5 square units. But I can't wait to see your work, but I'll leave mine up.
Does it have to be an even number?
No, it doesn't. You mean, does it have to be, can it be, like if you have a triangle that has an odd number rectangle, half of it is gonna be a fraction and not a whole number.
I got 11 down and 6 across, so it's a 17.
Well, no, because Avery, let's look at 11 by 6. 11 times 6 is 11 plus 11 plus 11 plus 11 plus 11 plus 11. And if I add those up, 6 ones and 6 ones, we know it's 66. If you count by 11s, get 11, 22,
22,
33,
33, 44,
44, 55, and 66. So 66 is your square units for your 11 by 6. Does anybody have a great question like Avery? I love great questions. Tess, you know what we're doing, right? Tess, I can't hear you because you're muted. Can you unmute yourself, please? Tess, can you hear me? I don't think she can. I'm gonna try to Tess. Tess, can you hear Mr. I don't think she can. Okay. Maybe she'll see the chat that I've given her. Avery, do you want to share what you've done?
I'm still thinking. Well, I just, yeah, you told me that it's 66, and then I divided it in half, so it's 33.
Wait. So you're saying that you don't have a rectangle, you had an 11 by 6 triangle.
No, I didn't. Oh.
Well, don't cut it in half then. You only cut it in half when it's a triangle. So when it's a rectangle, you just do 11 times 6. Aaron, what does yours look like? Can I see it? Unmute yourself, please, and keep yourself unmuted.
Mostly the same. Almost.
May I see it? Can you just hold it up to the screen, to the camera, and that way I can see what you're doing?
Well, I'm still working on it.
Okay, but I'd like to see the picture. I just want to see the picture. In fact, everybody hold your picture up to the camera right now. Oh, wow. Sabrina, yours is awesome. Brennan's, yours is awesome. Wow, Avery, that's amazing. I haven't seen Raymond's or Aaron's yet. Raymond, could you hold yours up, buddy, like everybody else? Oh, I love that. So cool. And what about yours, Aaron? I've been asking you to hold it up to the screen. Can you hear me, Aaron? Okay, unmute yourself. Go ahead and hit the unmute button, hit the tab. Don't mute yourself again. Hold it up to the screen. Oh, that's awesome. All right, get working. And Brennan, you got a final total?
What do you mean, like,
What was your big rectangle dimension?
126.
But what were the dimensions? That's the square area. What by what?
14 by 9.
Okay, so you got 5, 9, and then 5, 10, 14. Looks good.
Mhm.
And what were the pieces that you took out? What were the dimensions of the pieces you took out?
2 by 2, 5 by 2, and a 3 by 4.
A 5 by 2, I like that one, and a 3 by 4. Now, I'm sure yours are in different places, but let's see if I can make it look pretty first. Because part of the math that I like is the art behind the math. So you said that this was a 9 by 14.
Mhm.
You had a 3 by 4, a 2 by 5, and a 2 by 2. So you said 126 minus 10 minus 4 minus 12. And what did you get?
I didn't finish it yet. But
Okay. Who else wants to tell me about theirs? Go ahead, Avery.
So I did 11 by 6.
So you started out with an 11 by 6. Let's see if I can make that fast. That's 10, no, that's 5. That's 11 by 6. Okay, keep going, buddy.
And I put a 2 by 2 in.
A 2 by 2.
Or I did a triangle in.
Oh,
I put a
so you,
triangle.
oh, hi, Tess. Can you unmute yourself, honey?
I put a triangle
Oh, it's
in.
so nice to see you. Yes, a triangle and
And another triangle that was 4.5.
wait. You mean the other triangle was a 3 by 3?
Let me think about it. I don't really know what I'm.
Well, look at it. What does it look like? And Tess, are you working this right now? Are you creating a figure and then taking away smaller figures to find the area? Cool.
Oh, 9. Or that's 9 around.
Is it a triangle or a rectangle? Maybe show me the
It's a
picture.
triangle. All mine are triangles.
Is it a 3 by 3?
Here, I'll just show you the picture that
That looks like a 4 by, oh, it is a 3 by 3. Okay.
But-
And the other one was a 4 by 2, I think, right?
what are you talking about?
The other one looks like it was a 4 by 2.
That one?
Was it like
Oh.
that?
Yeah,
All right.
But
So
I-
therefore,
I put two triangles together. but-
yeah, I see that. So you're looking for this area. And did you get your total area yet?
No.
Okay, who thinks they did? Brennan?
I think mine's 105.
Ooh, Brennan. Brennan, look at yours. Brennan, yours is so cool. 10, 4, and 12 add up to 26. And 126 take away 26
100.
is exactly 100 square units. That is amazing. Now, who else wants to show me theirs? Tess, you want to show me yours? I want to see what it looks like, even if you haven't finished it yet. Uh-oh. Did I just lose her? I think I may just have lost her. Raymond, can I see yours, buddy? How are we doing with yours?
Oh, it's very hard.
And what were the dimensions, Raymond, of the big?
42, 42, 42, 56.
So 42, 42, 42, 56. What was the 56? What were the 42s? What was the big figure, the biggest one?
The biggest triangle or the square?
Like, for instance, Brennan's was 126 units. That was the big rectangle. And then he took away,
62.
oh, so you had 162. And what do you have to take away from that? 42, 42, 42, and what was the other?
56.
Now, if you take that away, I think that may even be more. So that is going to be, what is that? That's 182. So you can't really have, are these triangles? If they are,
Yes.
you needed to divide that by 2, which is 91,
Oh, yeah.
and then take 91 away from 162. And Raymond, that gives you 71 square units. Sabrina, can I see yours? Oh, that's beautiful. So what did you get for your final answer?
28 square units.
And you started out with a rectangle of what by what? Oh, guys, guess what? We're out of time. I'm so sorry. I will see you guys next week. Send me pictures of